This issue is one of the main ones on the channel. It is the resultant in meaning and content for the previous 40. Be sure to watch it to the end, do not miss anything. Let's think about it. What if we humans, as an animal species, do not live in big cities, but in huge zoos that we have built for ourselves? What are the rules in these zoos? Laws, restrictions. Look, in fact, our entire society is one global supertribe with its own social classes, elite, strong dominant individuals, as well as weak and unnecessary, I would even say superfluous individuals. Everything is like monkeys, for example, baboons. It is not for nothing that here, on the Almanac of Men's Commandments channel, I take many metaphors and allegories from the world of our lesser brothers. Judge for yourself, males in the wild also have developed rivalry, a struggle for power, for the place of leader. Many males face stresses and disappointments in one way or another. Every single one of them is fighting for the attention of beautiful and young females. They are trying to build relationships within the tribe with each other, fighting for status, for resources, for habitat area. Females are guided by healthy males, swing their ass in front of their muzzles, lure, and produce offspring with them. And here it should be noted that the tribe, as a system, from the point of view of survival, primarily defends the interests of females. For example, when they huddle with defenseless youngsters near the leader, it doesn't remind you of anything. Alimony, courts, subsidies. Any supersystem, by and large, does not care about one particular individual and his suffering. A holistic picture of general dynamic indicators, risks, deviations, growth, and survivability is important for the system. Therefore, if you are feeling bad right now, then perhaps the system as a whole is good from this. And for society as a whole, this is positive, this is normal. Look at your life. What is wrong with her? Can't find a job? Or are you not interesting to people? Or maybe women don't pay attention to you. That is, you are an empty place for them. Why, in the eyes of your loved ones, you are always some kind of depressive, stunted, loose, disordered? Why are you lonely? Are you disappointed in life? Do you feel unnecessary? The answer to all these questions is very, very simple. And it sounds like this. Tell me, are you relevant? How relevant are you here and now in this city, in this profession, in this tribe, among other active males and active baboons? Do you want to be a leader? And how smart, fast, cunning, strong, ruthless you are to yourself, to circumstances, to others? Do you want to mate with females? And how attractive, resourceful, holistic, promising are you? You keep men's commandments. Follow the rituals and principles. Honestly. As I said earlier in one of the issues, high status does not give happiness to a man. As well as the search for the meaning of life, as well as the desire for a large number of females. It is worth emphasizing the importance of balancing vital signs here. After all, recognition and success in your favorite business is important. Sexual discharge with a living partner is a biological need. Do you recognize it? This is you, and this is the female you want to mate with. For females, you just one of the many who is currently wooing her, who claims to be her wet nurse. She looks at you as a male from the point of view of a set of options and benefits that you possess. Similarly, she sees Vasily, Stepan, and Gennady way last week. Lit up on the channel with another blogger a similar theme, Small World. So, taking into account clear intentions, who do you think the female will give her preference to? Moreover, she clearly understands what all the participants of the competition want from her. Most likely, the female will choose Stepan or Gennady, and you will temporarily go to the end of the queue. And here it's time to ask yourself about the relevance, about what you are ready to give in exchange for sex. Let's say you got lucky, and the process started. The female charms you almost immediately, and starts pumping you with emotional and hormonal hooks. This happens in the mode of her impeccable dim. More. Bang. The dear plugin is triggered. Without realizing it, you fall from this female into emotional codependency. She strengthens this connection with the help of complementary foods and various multi-format manipulations. And the hooks she throws begin to do their job. You voluntarily merge females into your resources. A little at first, then more and more. Depending on the appetite of the female, males sometimes put nishtiaks of unprecedented and indescribable generosity on the conveyor belt. And then conception occurs in almost 100% of cases, and the male immediately falls into a weak and dependent position. Now everything will be as it will want a female. In 8 out of 10 cases, sooner or later will appear on the horizon Gennady. Let it look fun in the pictures. Everything is much sadder and sadder in life. You should not be happy for Gennady. He will face the same fate as you. Conception and falling into a weak, dependent position. But the female immediately receives double guarantees of passive economic income for the next 18 years. When the degree in the cauldron of emotions in the female drops, another naive male Anatoly will appear in the crystal sky of the wonders of love. And the relationship pipeline will work for a new, even more unimaginable capacity. Then, in such situations, the system loses stability and anything can happen. That's it. Speaking about the human zoo, always start with yourself. How relevant are you? What are your weaknesses and strengths? Everything you study on the Almanac of Men's Commandments channel, it all works on your mind, will, soul, and emotions. All of these are your weapons, your equipment, your personal boundaries. With them, with these borders, you are not afraid of the outside world. With the help of these borders, you can both defend yourself from aggression and open up new opportunities. Support the development of the channel in rubles. The link is in the description. If you have a difficult situation, sign up for a consultation. You will receive all the conditions already by mail. Take care of yourself and observe the male commandments.